Welcome back. Okay, I'm gonna make some vegan sour cream, and one of the things I didn't tell you, Elliot, is definitely get like one of these digital scales, because a lot of the recipes call for specific grams or ounces or whatever, and these are the bomb. You don't have to worry about cups and stuff like that. And also, if you're using like a Vitamix or a Blendtec or something else, you can add the ingredients as you go and just zero it out. And as you add it, you zero it out again and you just keep adding the ingredients. It makes it really easy, kind of a one-stop shop to mix all your things in. This particular recipe I got on the internet, but I've tweaked it. Like I said, I like to use different acids. It calls for apple cider vinegar and lemon juice. I like, believe it or not, I like sauerkraut. Sauerkraut has a really, really strong acid, bitter flavor. And I don't particularly like to eat sauerkraut. I've heard it's very healthy for you. It's awesome in sour cream for me. So I'm going to move the scale because I don't really need it. I started with a cup of raw cashews. I've soaked them overnight so they're wet and soft. So I'd say like at least 6-8 hours. I just throw them in there. So that's a cup. And I'm going to take, let me get my measuring stuff out. I'm going to do 3/4 of a cup of the almond milk yogurt. And there we go. It's going to be easier to do it this way. Let me stir it up first. You know, some of the stuff I just eyeball, you'll get used to doing what you want to do. In this particular recipe, I'm going to put about a teaspoon of white wine vinegar. I like the dryness of it. About a quarter of lemon juice. Just a slice. Make sure you get the seeds out. No seeds in that one. And last but not least is the sauerkraut. And obviously different sauerkrauts have different bitterness. So you kind of have to figure that on your own. And there's red sauerkraut, there's white sauerkraut. I like the white, and it's in the refrigerated section usually. And salt. I'm going to start with about a teaspoon. And how I do it is I start on the low side and I'll mix it up. And at that point, I'll taste it and see if it needs anything. I'm going to shut this off so you don't get your ears blown out. We're back. I strongly recommend like a Vitamix or a Blendtec or even a Cuisinart. And if you don't have that, you can get an emulsifier. I did run this for about 2 to 3 minutes because once it goes for that long, it really turns it into a very, very fine creamy consistency. If you have a blender that just doesn't do it that well, you'll feel the bits and pieces of the cashew no matter how much you soak them. So I actually went back and I added some more of the vinegar and also the sauerkraut. I like my sour cream pretty sour and has a real tart flavor, because usually when I'm using it as a condiment, the dish already has some savory flavors to it, and I'm looking to contrast those flavors. So if I made some vegan cheese or some other things that are a little more rich, I'm using this to cut it. So this turned out really great. It'll stay in the refrigerator for at least a week or two. And you can use it on anything from nachos to anything your mind can think of. Oh, it's the bomb.